is all sideways.
I mean, it's just gonna have to be. Yes.
You know, that's your dog. Say when.
Pretty soon.
Hmm?
I say pretty soon.
You're pretty soon.
No, you're pretty soon.
Say soon. So are you gonna say?
Okay.
Fine.
Great.
That's right. In
So-
the house, baby.
Bob and Gina show here live upstairs, not in the studio. We are upstairs above the store, but we are still in Strawberry, California, where it's great on the 108. Oh gosh, sorry, that's yours.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, you took over for like 8 days anyway.
I didn't. There was no show.
No, I mean took over.
Took over your life?
Yes, which is fine. I'm not complaining.
It's Terrific Tuesday, and Bob is back in town. How you doing, Bob?
Hi, Gina.
Is today a better day?
It has to be. It's all headed in the right direction.
You careful. Don't bump anything.
Don't pump yourself.
Okay. Hey, yeah, we want to share a little bit about everything that happened. So last Monday, I don't even know what day it is. I don't know. Anyway, April 1st, you went in
To what?
to Sutter Health in Sacramento. And when we went to that appointment, so March 29th or whatever, the doctor said, oh, we're going to admit you right now. And we said, hold the brakes. We have to go to Santa Barbara, go see his son and the new baby. And we accomplished that.
Yep. Walked in the door and said, "Bring me the babies."
But we didn't know that at that time his liver was failing and his kidneys were already in failure. So I want to do a little announcement. Like, some people were starting to say something, and that's one of the reasons why we did the YouTube video, because they were saying that he wasn't looking good.
Oh.
But what I learned, if you're starting to look yellow, your kidneys are failing. If you're starting to look ashy, your liver is failing.
It's a sign.
And I was watching this happen like a week and a half, 2 weeks before we went to this consultation. And I kept wondering if it was the lighting in the store, if I was imagining it. I didn't know.
It was the alcohol.
It was
not mine, hers.
Anyway, so what I would love for you to do and learn from this is say something. Because we had a dear friend who worked for us and lived in front of the store in his trailer. And he, in fact, died from kidney failure. And we saw he was turning yellow. And we didn't say anything.
Yeah, we watched it happen.
And we didn't say anything.
Yeah.
It's horrible. And I don't know, I was really trying to think of why I didn't say anything. And I think it's because
he was a grown adult, and we think, like myself, that just because you're over the age of 18 that you can take care of yourself, and that I don't know, we don't like, and I think it's also cultural. In our culture, we don't like to get in each other's business.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But okay, for you though, when
Yeah.
I was saying your color is off, all you're thinking is that I'm being a nag and I am obsessed with looking at your face.
I would never think that.
So did you at any point look in the mirror and go,
No, I didn't see it. And I think that's indicative also.
Right.
I don't think that we see it through our own eyes.
Right. So thank you to those people who started saying that he wasn't looking well and commenting on here. And I encourage you to do that with any person that you are close with, loved one. You don't even have to be close with them, but just say.
Just someone walking down the street.
Because Bob
say ooh.
Bob is notorious for not staring at his face when he looks in the mirror. He brushes his teeth. I have to remind him to shave, trim his ears, whatever. But like a woman, I'm in the face and I'm poking at everything and I'm checking everything out. So yeah, we just want you to say something. What happened was he, because kidneys and liver were failing at the same time, his body went into semi-comatose. I did not know that that was what was happening, and he was out of it for at least 3 days in that state.
Yeah.
And then 3 more days coming out of that state when they were trying to get the liver under control. Ammonia, did not know that. That
Yeah.
ammonia is what was causing the brain toxins.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah. And that's the contributing factor, is that you're having these issues, and then you throw in confusion and stuff like that, and then you as an individual are really not capable of making rational decisions.
You were saying, some of the things that you were saying to your nurses and your doctor.
I pulled some real winners.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to go back and apologize.
Yes.
Profusely.
But that's when they did the brain scan, because I said, this is not him. He was cussing up a storm. He was saying just really awful things to the people around him, even me. And I said, this is not him. And so we did a brain scan.
No, that was me. To the doctors and stuff, that wasn't me.
No lesions on the brain. However, he did have fractured ribs. The myeloma is attacking his ribs. He had more fractures in his T-zone of his vertebrae than we thought he did when we walked in. So you did get more, I don't know how to say the word correctly.
Chiroplasty.
Kyphroplasty.
You're right.
Kyphroplasty.
Yeah.
So he has 3 new little cement injections.
There is less of the original me. There's not a
In
lot
your
left.
back.
Yeah. There's not a
Because
lot
now
left.
you have 8
Yeah.
cement vertebrae, which is also fascinating. And then I learned something new also. I don't know if you remember this, but it's almost like a filling, but you can't replace a filling. So there's fractures going on around the vertebrae that were already cemented years ago, and they can't do anything. It's one and done.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Right. And I want to emphasize this whole thing with organ failure. Mm-hmm. As a society, we say, if you talk about organ failure, well, he's a heavy drinker, stuff like that. Medical stuff can take you down. It has nothing to do with, it can be other parts of your diet, or it can be toxins that have nothing to do with, what our society says, well, he drinks too much. And I do. I do now.
I
started.
After all of this, that was the worst experience in my life. I thought radiation was bad. I thought you going into that surgery for your face and all that they had to do, and the radiation was bad. This was the worst thing I ever want to walk through. But now I'm prepared, because in reality, you will, right? Myeloma is going to shut your organs down eventually. Right? Like, that's how this is going to happen. I learned that myeloma it paralyzes your organs, and so the organs can't work correctly, and that this is how you will, unless you get hit by a tree
ahead of time,
walking on the highway.
You always come up with the nicest things.
I'm just.
This is how you're going to go out. It's going to be Kelvin and Brent are going to be sawing down a tree, and they're going to drop it on you. That's how you.
Wouldn't that be better than what we just walked through? Like, you didn't think you were going to pull through.
Yeah.
That was really difficult for you. Like, on day 8, I walk in. Every day was a new experience. And I hated walking in towards the end. I hated that, because I never knew what was going to be said, and it was minute by minute at that point. But I walked in like day 8, and you wanted to write your funeral plans. Stop looking at stuff.
I thought it said something about the mortgage.
Anyway, so we wrote out his funeral plans. Another great thing that came out of this.
Yours.
They were yours.
Oh, man.
And at first I was heartbroken and devastated and sad. And then I'm just typing away because he was up all night and wanted to get these written out. So that was great. We have them. But then we started bickering because I'm like, what color do you want everybody to wear? And he says black. And I'm like, black? That's not who you are. Like Dodger blue. We should all wear Dodger blue.
The guy can't even have a funeral the way he wants it.
Oh gosh. So yeah, we got all the plans written out. We'll be letting the pallbearers know who they are soon because you
Soon? Is there something?
Well,
What?
they need to plan for it too, and they need to have an option to back out. Like, shouldn't they be able
You
to
don't
back out?
back out. You don't back out.
Anyway, got that all taken care of. Yeah, even the last day to go home. Yes, you're going home. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yes, okay, yes, we'll release you. We'll wait. No,
No,
you're not.
now it's tomorrow.
Now it's the next day. I mean, it was crazy, but that's hospital life, and that's what we know. And
Well,
yeah, a lot of
we
lessons.
were up at it was Sacramento, right?
yes.
And did a nice job up there.
Oh, yes, yes. Angels, angels. I would love to share sometime too about the tests, and maybe we could post some of your written tests.
Oh gosh.
So they had to do, because this Talvi is the medicine he's taking now. It is toxic. It does have side effects of neurological stuff. And so they were checking and asking him questions every morning and night, and then he had to do a written test. And all he had to write was his name, the date, the time, and sweet apple pie. And it was,
the actual phrase, just sweet apple pie.
but it was in a sentence with quotes, and yeah, fascinating. Fascinating for me to watch the brain shut down, to watch part of the brain come back, so you could read slightly, but you couldn't write, so the hand-eye coordination, and then you could read print, but you couldn't read cursive. Fascinating. It was just so fascinating.
Jacked up.
A lot of learning for this little teacher in me. It was learning that, I was gonna say good learning, which is good. Everything's, all learning is good. That's good. And I don't know if you noticed, I'm gonna make this about me right now. So I came home Friday night and he wasn't released yet, and then I went back Saturday to pick him up.
And what's the first thing I said to you when you walked through the door? You don't think I pay attention to you.
You don't.
But I did, though.
No, not when I walked through the door. It was when we got into the car. You can ask Melissa. It wasn't until we got in the car. I love what you've done with your hair.
No, bangs. I said bangs.
I know, which I'm surprised.
I've never complimented you on your bangs.
I know.
Well, you've never had any.
Bangs.
I know, but I nailed it.
So I needed a little bit of control. I needed a little bit of me. And I can't afford a tattoo. So I went with bangs. And here we are. And I don't know.
Interesting.
And I don't know that you really like the bangs.
You'd be right.
Oh, you don't like them?
Not my thing.
Oh, okay.
Not my thing.
Okay. All right. Because I look younger?
Yeah, that
you
bothers me. Yeah, it
You
bothers
don't want
me.
me to-
It bothers me that you look like Jennifer Aniston again.
Okay, so you're not a bang guy. Got it. Hey, okay, we're going to wrap this up. But first we have to say that the paint and sip went really well. Everybody got to paint the store, and Andrea did a fantastic job with the paint and sip.
Yep.
The next paint and sip, it's already active. We'll be making a post. It's May 16th, and you will be painting dogwoods. And new merch keeps coming in.
Oh,
Can't wait for Bob to wear the new shirt that is here. I love it, but it will be posted. And then he's got a new hat on.
so
Can you put your head down?
much merch.
So much merch. Green and blue hats that have this great patch on them. Great Sierra Strawberry, California, since 1880. I never even thought to check that.
Yeah, you are killing the merch.
Oh,
Just absolutely killing it.
season kickoff's coming. Our employees have orientation on Thursday. Bread.
Bread.
Bread is back. I know. Everybody goes through trials and tribulations. And
But you always need bread.
the Pence Farm family has Sourdough, And Jim Pence lost his mom, and they've been out of the office for a while. So they are going to be back this week, and we will be having bread this week. And that's what also I learned. The world keeps going.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
to, no matter what, you have to keep walking forward.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good too. So, bread, fudge, Bob.
Yeah, Nathan made fudge yesterday.
Yes.
It looks so good.
He does such a good job.
He is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're here. Here we are. Bob's
Okay.
back.
All right. Oh, I can see.
Okay, he can't have visitors yet. He can't walk very well, but he's scooting along in his little walker.
I'm going to get me, Lenny. Who else? Who else could I get? And we're going to have like little scooter races in the parking lot.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious. Kenny.
A walker race.
Yeah, Kenny.
And you can't like throw your walker. You gotta walk as fast as you can with your walk. That would be hilarious. Let's do it.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see the race in my head right now. Okay. I see Kenny tripping people.
Yeah, right. I could see this. Yes, we need to do that.
Yeah, that's hysterical. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what.
Thanks, Mindy.
Yeah.
She likes my pants.
Oh, okay. Sacramento, not so bad. But if you want to stay great, you got to stay on the 108.
Bob's back.
Yep, I can't reach that.
Yay. Oh, you can't reach the clicker?
Nope.
Okay. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't know how